So you've just taken the plunge into changing your lifestyle to become a more healthy, more active, fitter, slimmer, leaner, stronger version of yourself. And the first question I got from a friend on Facebook saying, Dom, do you have any tips? It was just like, I'm going to get into exercise, I'm going to get into fitness. They're an older gentleman, 30 plus. So not like a young teenager, and they're asking for any tips because they wanted to get fit, they've been injured for a while, and they want to get back into fitness. Any tips? And send them a bunch of links. But for everyone here, my first tip, because he said he's joined a gym, he's bought a bike and all that kind of stuff, and my first tip I would say for anybody who is making this determined lifestyle change is to try and do it as often as possible. So in other words, he's saying he's joined a gym. I'm saying, go to the gym every day. And he's like, really? That's a bit strong. I would far more advise people to get a gym gym membership to a crap gym which is next door to their house than a really expensive gym with all the gear which is a half-hour drive away through traffic. You can only go at certain times of the day and it's really busy. Far better have one which you have access to all the time, or set something up in your garage so you have no excuse not to do it all the time. And this kind of goes down the line of when creating a new behaviour, you have to repeat the pattern enough times until it becomes almost autonomous for you to do it. So, wake up, time to go for a jog. It's like, and then I'll have my breakfast. And the first month, maybe 2 months, it requires a lot of effort, a lot of planning, a lot of restructuring of your life and all that kind of stuff. Understanding new pains in your body and new palpitations in your heart and new sweat coming out of places that you've never had sweat coming out of before. But after about 2 months, actually usually quicker than that, you can change that until it becomes just a part of a thing that you do. So in other words, for me, a great example is when I got back into running after being completely bedbound from sciatica. It was a case of, hey, I ran to the end of the road and back. It's amazing. I have to tell everyone, I'm going to get fit again. And then after I did that, I got up to 5 kilometres. I'm like, it's amazing. I can run for 5 whole kilometres. Cool. It takes me over half an hour to do it. But oh my God, there's no chance I could have done this like before. It's amazing. And then when it gets higher, it's like 10 kilometres and 20 kilometres and so forth. When it gets to the point where you're doing a 5K and you don't need to tell everyone about it, you don't need to post it on Facebook and say, I've done a run. That's when you know you've made your life change, your planned life change has actually kicked in. When you can go, it's the weekend, I'll just go for a jog, I'll go do 10k, then I'll go to the gym, do some yoga afterwards, and I don't need to tell everyone. I think it's great that we do when you do tell everyone, but when you get to the point where you've done that and it's not a big deal, that's when you know you're in the fitness group, in the team of people that are trying to get fit, and you're well into your way of doing that. So, the first tip I would say is start slow, but start steady, and try and get to a gym. Make your plan, if you've just joined a gym, make your plan for the first week to go 7 times a week. Most of you are going, what? 7 times a week? That's not possible. Like, I'd be so tired. I was like, look, do you know what? Sometimes just the act of getting all your gym kit, your gear for the gym, your shoes, your trainers, your towel, getting that ready, getting it packed, going to the gym. And I said, look, see if your gym's just got a sauna and jacuzzi. If you're tired, just go hit the sauna for 10 minutes and have a cold shower, and then another sauna, the cold shower, then leave. It's developing the pattern of fitness will lead you in good stead further along. So try and go every day. So then you're developing your skills, or not your skills, but your knowledge of what the gym's like at this time of day, on that time of day, on which days it's busier, which machines will be more busy or less busy, and whether to go, hey, I'm going to go in the morning because that's when it's nice and quiet, I'm going to go in the evening, that's when the bikes are empty, all that kind of stuff. Learning when the classes are, learning the kind of people that are at the place, maybe making friends with some of the trainers or the coaches or the bar staff. Do you know what? Even I would promote that. Even if you're just going to the gym, you pack all your gear, you go to the gym, you sit in the sauna, come out and have a beer at the bar. I wouldn't advise that every day, but say one day you're just like, I can't be bothered doing a workout. Just go there and make it a part of your life. Now, if you're somebody who hasn't bought a gym membership, same thing with whatever your new sport is. So if it's running, well, that's a piece of cake. Just put your shoes on, go for a jog every day. It's not, that's okay. That was a difficult one. If you're really tired, put your shoes on, go for a walk. Keep the pattern of getting your running gear on and developing, figuring out paths around. Sometimes if you don't want to go for a run, just go for a walk and try and find the best paths around where you're going, and just kind of go, right, on a dry day, this muddy path will be quite a good one for me to do a trail run. And when I'm trying to do a fastest 100 meters, this road here looks nice and quiet, no kids on it, no cars, cool. And just develop your mental knowledge of the area that you're doing. Same with if you take up cycling, something which I've done recently. Just every day, you don't need to go very far. It's the whole action of getting your shoes on, pumping up the tires, checking that your seat's ready, checking out how padded your shorts are and how your saddle feels, and certainly with cycling it's the first yonks of developing your saddle height exactly right, and if you've got clip-in shoes, I've got the cleats exactly where they go and all that kind of stuff, and just even if it's out 10 minutes, you don't even bring up a sweat. But you get home, get your kit undone. You can find out whether some of your kit maybe it's got a rub there, just developing that routine action of doing a physical activity, not even a physical activity because I could be walking upstairs, but a routine exercise activity. Make that every day, and then after the first week, then try and bring in some intensity. I think there's another sports coach who advises all his clients to, first time you're working out or every time you work out, you should never be sore after a workout. And to a lot of people, everyone's like, what? If you're not sore, how are you going to be building muscles? How are you going to be getting faster? And all that stuff. And he's like, if you go and work out and you wake up the next morning going, I feel fine, that means you can go and work out that next day. You're not needing 2-3 days to recover. Meanwhile, if you're somebody that can go for an hour every day, at the end of a week, you've done 7 hours of a workout. Meanwhile, if you've gone on a Monday, massive workout for 2 hours, and then you're broken till Friday, another massive workout for 2 hours, and then you're broken till the end of the week again, you've only done 4. So the person who's like not being sore, and you don't have to have high intensity everything. High intensity can be good, and I highly promote it for certain aspects as well. But sometimes it's just the physical action of getting out and doing the activity. And I've said this in a previous video as well, that sometimes it's just a case of get your shoes on and just say, right, you're not motivated to do a 10k, a half marathon or whatever. Just put your gear on and jog to the end of the road. And then if you get to there and you're like, could go a little bit further, just go a little bit further. Don't think about going, well, I've jogged to the end of the road and now I need to do a half marathon. Sometimes just go. Sometimes your body's not feeling it. Sometimes you're a bit tired. And sometimes it's the case of you get there and you go, actually, I'm totally pooped. But you've got that behaviour pattern going on in your body, in your life, in your surroundings. So even like your partners that you've got will understand that, hey, where are they? Oh, they're out for 5 minutes. They're out for a jog. That's fine. I'll be back soon. And just incorporating it into your lifestyle. So yeah, if any of you are taking a change in life, especially before Christmas, and you're like, I need to get fit, I need to get healthy, don't think of doing massive sessions. Just think of doing consistency, repeated regular exercises as often as you can. Sometimes do it twice a day. Wake up, oh, I'm going to go for a jog. I'm going to wake up early before work. I'm going to be really tired. I'll literally just jog to the end of the road, come back, and then I'll have a shower. I won't even be sweaty, but at least I will have left the house and it'll woken me up in some way. And then when I get home from work, hey, I'll go for another quick cycle or something like that. And that way is probably the best way to have a proper life-changing behavior pattern than just kind of go, oh, I'm going to get fit, let's go to the gym, massive session, and then you're broken for the rest of the week, and then you're like, oh, can't be bothered going, haven't been for a week, oh, I'll leave it until next week. And then the next week goes past and you're like, oh, why did I even have this gym membership? Or why did I even buy these running shoes? Or I went for a cycle, my bum's so sore. Cycling actually is a little bit different because your bum is always going to be sore when you start off there, even with padded shorts and padded saddles. So that's a full, your body needs to physiologically change for your bum to deal with bike saddles. But yeah, if you're wanting to do anything, get fit slowly, but repeated consistency every day, and that'll be the best result in the long term. Cheers. Bye-bye.